Hi everyone, it's the 30th of August. Now we have this red uptrend on ES still continuing. It is inside this golden bull flag, and the breakout would be around 56.65. That is unless it breaks this red bottom band and of course break this. If it breaks the red support, I think it may even break that golden bottom band, and that would turn things very ugly all of a sudden. The break of that blue broken support was looking very bullish, but yesterday we sank pretty abruptly, and I think this golden bull flag will be eventually broken to the upside. And on the SPX cash, I'm going to now put the same. It's kind of the same thing. It's the black bull flag that has formed, and then we have this red uptrend, and anything above 56.50 is going to look very bullish. But if it breaks the 55.80, that 55.75, that is going to look ugly all of a sudden. And more importantly, that black bottom band should hold for the rally to continue. So this here has to break to the upside for the rally to continue. Dow Jones continuous futures bounced off the black plus green double support, which I had mentioned many times. Once it started coming back, that blue plus green, and we had a massive bounce so far. And yesterday's sudden sell-off didn't really phase Dow Jones. And I think ultimately we're going to get to that red major resistance at just under 42,500. This is looking very good as long as this green channel is still intact. Similarly, on the Dow Jones cash is the same. That blue plus green double support held. The green channel is intact, and it is targeting that red top band as a minimum, which is going to be around 41,850 or so, as long as that green bottom band holds. NASDAQ, this is the futures, continuous futures. This purple channel is our guidance, and it broke out of the green bull flag yesterday and backtest. I bought this backtest, which was the perfect buy. We rallied, it couldn't break this blue resistance, and it came down too much. It penetrated back into the green broken bull flag, which is far from ideal, and it stopped me out. 45 points, I think I lost on that one. I should have closed at, well, which is when I saw it, I thought it was going to break. That was my mistake. It was already, the position was already up more than 100 points. Yeah, this is why you should always cover some of the profits and then let the rest run. This is again, I should have closed it right at that blue resistance. I thought it was hitting it too many times and it will break. It didn't. And of course, we are now going to be watching this 19,680. Anything above that is going to look very bullish again, because that blue resistance is textbook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So many touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and NASDAQ cash is the same story. The green bull flag is broken. It faked it for now, but I think ultimately we're going to get, at least after breaking this resistance. So let's put this blue resistance once again, right? If it can be broken, then we're going to get to that black potential, the black resistance. It is already a resistance. You can see here, this black support was broken, back tested. It becomes a resistance. It will test it again. And I think there is a good chance that it will push through and get to new all-time highs inside this purple uptrend. Russell is the best looking of them all. 2185, that was the support that I mentioned in the previous videos. And I said yesterday it may pull back to that red plus green. It didn't. It actually pulled back a little bit, then broke out and back tested. The blue bull flag is broken. We are inside this red potential uptrend. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, it is going to touch that blue plus red today. And from here, we're going to still see a rally The level for that would be 21.92. If it touches 21.92, that red bottom band is going to hold together with the blue, and we're going to rally towards 2300. That would be a buy signal. FTSE has already broken this green resistance, and it is now most probably it is going to get to a new all-time high, touch that 85.57. Yeah, that black potential resistance from the highs of 2018, right? That's 2007, that's 2018, and we're going to touch it again, and then maybe we'll crash again. So that remains to be seen. This is DAX. It has pushed beyond the previous all-time high, and it is still inside the blue spin-off channel, and it is inside the red potential uptrend. So we may touch that blue bottom band together with the red, and then rally towards that red top band at 19,500. The level of this double support would be at 18,850 or so, right? So that's a double support potential. French index is pushing. It is now testing this black resistance once again. Is it going to pull back and then rally? Ultimately, if this black resistance breaks as well, obviously the purple bull flags break was a perfect bull call, was a perfect buy signal. It already rallied from 7,450 to 7,700. So that was a beautiful call. If you have taken the long, you would have made, without any pullback, without any drawdown, you would have made all these points gains. TLT is still targeting 101 level, and the treasury note, 10-year treasury note, still targeting that blue top band. This is oil. US oil may stay under that green resistance if it gets there. If it touches that green line, it is only a line at the moment, okay? For it to become a resistance, it has to reverse at the third touch, which is going to be at 77.50-ish. So of course today, if it touches that 77.50 and it starts a reverse, then I think we're going to see it coming down once again. And let me remind you that black support has 3 touches, so the fourth one may break it to bring it down to 70, which is that blue bottom band. That's a potential major support. This is Brent oil is the same. I thought maybe it is going to get to that green top band and then reverse, which it may still do, and we'll see whether it gets there. The level is 83.50, and then from there that could turn things very ugly again for oil to bring it all the way to that 74.50, 75 level. Gold couldn't break that blue resistance. 1, 2, 3 touches. It is slowly reversing. It was eager to break, but I think it is reversing now, and this green support, if it does break, then I think gold is going to come down towards 24.65 one more time, 24.70, to form this bull flag, okay? So I would love to see it touch that blue support one more time to form this beautiful bull flag. So obviously this is spot chart, by the way. If it can break 25.28, 25.29, that would break this perfect blue resistance, and it would open the way for 25.60, 2600, all the way to 2600, which is that red top band. This is the futures continuous. This is the blue resistance. Anything above 25.37, 38 on the current contract would be, of course, very bullish. Silver is very, it's a tongue in the cheek, to be honest. Is it going to be able to keep on going? It was the fake breakout. It broke down the black support, which is a bear flag. If it starts to come down and breaks the previous lows, I think we're going to see a selling. And just like on the platinum spot chart, we had a double resistance reversal, green plus golden, came down, it broke down this golden support, it broke down the green bottom band, it back tested it twice, now it's reversing. So platinum here may be giving a very bearish signal for the precious metals. Natural gas is inside the potential golden downtrend. If it touches, it just touched that golden top band right now, okay, and it is slowly reversing. And if we look at the current contract, which is the October contract, it tried to break the green top band, but it's failed so far. It is inside the red potential downtrend, so it may come down, touch the red, and then keep on coming. And it is inside this golden, very large downtrend. So I'm sorry for the jerky action like this, because I'm only focusing on this red, and then I have to zoom out and have a look at this golden downtrend. So I know my charts are sometimes floating around, but that's because I have to zoom in and zoom out. This is the perfect backtest on that copper red broken channel. I've given you 393 and I've given you 421 now, and I bought it also myself at 421. We bought it yesterday. As long as this, I mean, I'm not going to take a loss on this one now, because it is actually 421. If it comes down to 421, that would change things, because it would break that golden bottom band to the downside. So that wouldn't really be nice for copper long. The ideal scenario, bullish scenario, is that it gets to the golden top band and smashes through. And this here is the December contract, which is what we bought. And well, if it loads it, yep, it's this red downtrend that was back tested 420. Actually, it was 417, around 418. But then we broke out of this little bull flag, right? This golden bull flag, which looks very good now. And 421 was our entry. And it is this red bull flag that has been broken to the upside and back tested. Ultimately, it should now get to the blue top band and break it to the upside. What worries me, of course, is the precious metals. If they sell off, is copper gonna keep on going? That's the worry. But we'll see. Euro is has come down. It back tested this golden broken internal resistance, okay, and it is possibly inside this purple uptrend. So is it going to bounce off the purple bottom band and then start to rally? The level for that would be 110.60, okay, 110.60, somewhere there, that purple bottom band. And of course there is also this red support, or the red bottom band, or red bull flag. Oh, this looks beautiful, really. So we have a downtrend, which is the bull flag. And if that purple bottom band gets tested, and if it holds, we break out of the red bull flag and get back to that golden top band. That looks very orderly at the moment, as long as that purple bottom band holds and confirms it as a channel with a bounce. Pound sterling has reversed, or had reversed, at that green resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. It failed to break. We may see a backtest on that purple broken resistance, and then from there on, I think there's going to be more upside. So that remains to be seen. US dollar Japanese yen is still on that green internal support. Ultimately, it will come down to break that test that green bottom band. But there is also a chance for it to rally to that red top band. Do we have a kind of a downward sloping channel or a resistance? So I'm going to put it right there. Well, we do. As you can see, that blue resistance, so I'm going to put it on the 4-hourly chart. Bear with me. The 4-hourly chart is showing a breakout, right? First, second, third, fourth back test. So this looks bullish because that blue resistance is now breaking. What matters here is that it has to keep on pushing and get to 152 at least, right? I think there is a good chance that it will, and I'm going to now put maybe a downtrend like this. Yeah, if that red top band holds, we pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside would be a bull flag breakout. This is the post of the flag. This is the flag itself. That would change things to the bull side. If, I mean, it is already looking slightly bullish because of the blue resistance break. But if that red top band holds, pulls back, and then breaks out, that would actually confirm things for the bull side and the US dollar strength. There is also this support. So I'm going to put this in, what is it? Maybe a purple color, right? You can see 1, 2, 3 touches. So without breaking this purple support, if it starts to rally, I think we're going to get to the purple top band right there. That is the target at 152. Okay, just yeah, this is the granular view on the 4-hourly. I know there are a lot of lines, but what matters here is the ones that I explained: the blue, the red, the purple. Okay, that green support I just mentioned on the longer term chart. DXY is slowly bouncing, and it's probably going to get to that green top band, and then from there we're going to come down to that blue bottom band, which means if it touches that green top band, euro will come down further than the purple bottom band. So that remains to be seen. Aussie dollar is still trying to break that blue resistance, and the red one is breaking slowly. And if that blue top band breaks, you can see here, I'm zooming in. If that blue top band at 1, 2, 3, 4, if it does break, then we should see more upside. This is Kiwi. It has broken the blue top band. I'm going to now go to the daily chart, right? It has broken the golden resistance. It broke out of the blue sideways channel, which is extremely bullish. It couldn't break that red top band just yet. So I'm going to switch to the 4-hourly again to see where that blue resistance is, or the red, excuse me, the red one. The blue one is broken. The red one is holding 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, that red top band's break is going to catapult it to much higher, but maybe it wants to come down, reverse this spike up, right? It loses all of that, and then maybe a rally off that red bottom band. Final one is US dollar CAD. It looks very bearish, obviously, because of that blue broken support. Now, let's have a look at agriculturals. Coffee is still trying to break. 255 was tested, but it is disappointing at the moment. It couldn't follow through. It may still do it as long as it stays inside that black channel. There is a massive move to the upside all the way to 300, and possibly a mega move to the upside, and that would be a multi-decade breakout. Why I'm saying that? Okay, now I'm going to now show you this chart, right? Bear with me. This is a weekly chart. That is a giant sideways channel. That green resistance. This is the high of 1977. Okay, that's almost 50 years ago. Second touch, third touch. It's out of this red giant bull flag, right? That is already giving me massive signal for coffee. It gets to the green top band at 295. Okay, and if it can break, that is going to be the game over for low coffee prices. Okay, that's where you sell Starbucks and all that, really. So, okay, going back to the coffee a bit more shorter term, not that short. This high is 2011. It's trying to break that purple resistance. Okay. So we have contract rollover all over. This green resistance is broken. This is wheat, continuous futures, big spike to the upside. And it is now back testing that blue broken support, which is bearish, of course. And it is also testing that golden top band, which is also bearish. So I think wheat is going to come down again. We switch to the wheat December contract. I think ZWZ, wow, 4 is December contract. Yes, 547, 547. Yeah, this is December contract. It is also touching that blue resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This here is looking very bearish to me. Still, I think it is going to come down. It still has this red top band, so I don't think wheat continuous contract or this December contract is going to break out soon. Soybeans also gapped up with the contract rollover. It has broken back into the green, so I'm going to remove that from the picture. Okay, and it has broken back into the blue broken bottom band. What else do we have? We may have this now, right? Yeah, because this is the previous high. It's almost the same highs, but I think if this red top band gets tested, we have more downside by soybeans. That red top band is the one to watch, and it is the ZSX4. It's the November contract that we're on. Okay, 999. If you look at it, 999. That's what we're on the soybeans November contract. It is testing that blue resistance rail. Even though, yeah, this looks slightly more bullish because the red bear flag has been broken to the upside. So that may turn things very bullish for soybeans if the red broken resistance holds and it rallies to break out that blue resistance. So yeah, soybeans may be looking slightly more bullish than others right here. So let me put, did we have a support right there? Wow, look at that one. That is sharpshooting on the November contract. That blue support held, right? Beautiful support. And it bounced off it. It put in a major low and it bounced off it. So, are we going to have a downtrend? This here is the high of May. This one is already broken. It's kind of broken, yeah. That has already been broken. So yeah, slightly bullish, more bullish than the others. So I'm going to put this in green color, right? This here is the high of May, came down, lower high, tanked, and it's in the green downtrend has formed, and then the green channel has been broken. So this looks slightly more bullish, yes. And corn, it's at that red bottom band, right? It didn't touch that red bottom band. It bounced off the green support rail. Okay, of course, this is the contract rollover gap, which broke out of the blue downtrend. Okay, this is a major spike, but it is because of the contract rollover. It bounced into or onto the December contract, which has broken this blue wedge, and it has cleared the red resistance. Is it going to keep on rallying? But maybe, just maybe, we still have these overhead resistance lines. So I'm going to put this in green, okay, to make a distinction with this blue. Right, that blue resistance is broken, so I'm going to remove that from the picture. The red one is what matters. I mean, if the red one holds, we still rally. Maybe that green top band is going to hold and then come down one more time. And cocoa is slightly, yeah, it's trying to find a support. And the December contract is finding a support at that blue broken resistance. So, and this, of course, this red potential uptrend. I think cocoa is still looking very bullish to me. Sugar is turning very bullish. And the reason is, of course, that green resistance break, the veg, it has broken back into the blue. And not only that, this blue resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth touch, pulled back, and it has been broken. So this looks very, very bullish. I may argue, no, I cannot argue. This could turn into a major resistance somehow, but I'm not really, yeah. The reason why I'm looking into bear scenario is this gap here. There is a big gap at 1840. Is that going to get filled? If it does, comes down and then breaks it later, probably better. You can see cotton, and it may come down towards 67, and then a break to the upside would be the blue bull flag breakout. Right. Now we have the Bitcoin right there. Right there. I'm going to reset the chart. Yeah. The green bottom band held, and we broke out of the red downtrend, and it just got back tested. So I'm going to show it on the 4-hourly, maybe even 2-hourly. You can see it a bit better. What I fear is that it is going to break this green bottom band. If it does, that's going to cause another big sell-off. No doubt about it. I have no doubt about it. Ethereum tried to break that red resistance. It penetrated a little bit into it, but of course there were also some internal resistance levels there. That's why it couldn't really break. Okay, now is it going to come down? I think there is a chance for it to still come down and break that green bottom band. So I'm going to put it on the daily to remind you where we're at with that green bottom band. Anything below 2,200 is going to look terrible for bulls. Terrible. So just be aware of this. And you can see that blue support. Okay, the green support together with the blue. And that blue support, right? It has 1, 2, 3 perfect touches, and the green bottom band, of course, is a channel. So anything to break that blue support, let's be clear, 2,190 would break it, and if it gets to 2,200, I don't think it can escape it. This is kind of a veg here. If it does break that blue support, it's going to sell off. BNB is trying to bounce off that green broken bull flag. So far, no real push. PAL above that green and blue supports, but so far no real bullish action. And Pepe had broken that red support, and it had back tested it. This is why it's still bearish to me inside this green downtrend, which is a bull flag potential. Solana is coming down. The next potential support is 135, 136. If it touches it, there is going to be a rally. I mean, if it holds, there may be a rally to that red top band. If it completely ignores it, it may come down to that golden bottom band, I think, for a third touch. Monero has to break 185 to break out of this green mega sideways channel, which is a bull flag. Ripple has to break 65, 70. Zcash couldn't break that blue top band right there. It's that golden support that is still slightly kind of holding. Jasmine is inside the blue bull flag. It may test that green bottom band and then maybe a rally to break out. OM gonna touch that red bottom band at around 80 cents, and that could basically start a rally. And data has to break 40, 48, 47. to start a rally to get to red top band. There is nothing interesting for me at the moment. So yeah, well, I would love to take requests if you have any. Take care.